Surrounded by spectacular scenery, Montana's second-largest city of Missoula lies at the spot where 5 mountain ranges meet. As it is also set on the banks of the Caras Park River, with both the Bitterroot and Blackfoot Rivers lying nearby, it has loads of excellent outdoor activities, with hiking and whitewater rafting particularly popular. While both locals and tourists certainly make the most of all its incredible landscapes, there are plenty of things to do in Missoula itself. Besides boasting some interesting historical tourist attractions, it also has a lively yet laid-back feel to it, thanks in part to the large University of Montana campus. So, here's the list of 10 best things to do in Missoula, Montana. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest upcoming travel videos. Here we go. Number 1. A carousel for Missoula. A carousel for Missoula is a popular family attraction consisting of hand-carved horses, chariots, and gargoyles. It's connected to Caras Park in the heart of downtown, easily accessible from the Caras Park River Trail. This volunteer-driven carousel became a reality in 1995 and has been a magnet for kids and carousel enthusiasts ever since. It's $1 per ride for children to ride the carousel, always with a chance at the golden brass ring. Adults often also enjoy a spin on this hand-carved contraption, with their admission bumped up to $2 a ride. The carousel is within a covered arena with sliding doors, ensuring comfortable rides throughout the year. Number 2. Caras Park Riverfront Trail. The Caras Park River runs right through Missoula, and the city's paved Caras Park River Trail spans both banks in either direction from downtown. This riverfront trail is the city's main pedestrian corridor and a great introduction to Missoula's natural beauty. Users access the riverfront trail on either the north or south bank from downtown or the Hip Strip, with Higgins Street, Orange Street, and the Madison Street pedestrian bridge linking both sides. The trail connects to several other attractions along its route, including Caras Park, the Montana Natural History Center, and the University of Montana campus. Number 3. Fort Missoula Museum. Established back in 1877 by the U.S. Army to protect settlers to western Montana, Fort Missoula is now a magnificent museum. Lying on the outskirts of the city, visitors can explore its numerous historic buildings and exhibits to learn more about the fort and the history of the region. Initially built to protect local townspeople from raids by Native American Indians, the open fort was later used as a prison camp during World War II. All of this fascinating past and more can be delved into in depth at its sprawling complex or on a tour around the site. Besides excellent exhibitions on settlers, soldiers, and Indians who inhabited the area, visitors can stroll around some wonderfully preserved buildings, with the lovely Willamette locomotive also on show. Number 4. Caras Park. Caras Park is the centerpiece outdoor space of the city, located along the Caras Park Riverfront Trail. It's home to hundreds of events each year. The 2 large pavilions at the park are perfect for the crowds of people that gather for festive celebrations like symphony performances, downtown to-night gatherings, and the annual Pray for Snow Party in October. Other downtown events, like the Caras Park Market, stem from this inviting community space. And when the area isn't in use, it provides lovely public grounds for enjoying sunny weather and picnic lunches. Adjacent to the pavilions, visitors here also have a perfect vantage point to watch surfers tackling Brennan's wave on the Caras Park River. Caras Park is also home to 2 popular weekly events that occur throughout June, July, and August. Number 5. Splash Montana. A wild, wet, and fantastic water park, Splash Montana is a fun and family-friendly place to visit that lies just a short distance from the city center. Only open in the sunny summer months, it is one of Missoula's most popular tourist attractions. Home to lots of winding water slides, outdoor pools, and a lazy river, it also has some fun floats for kids to play with, as well as shallow sections and spray features. Besides splashing about or soaking in its sparkling waters, adults can sunbathe around the outside of it. In addition to this, Splash Montana has a cafe and grill where families can grab a drink or a bite to eat and take a breather from the water slides. Number 6. Garnet Ghost Town. Once a thriving mountain mining town, Garnet Ghost Town now makes for a popular tourist attraction. Abandoned in the 1930s, the remains of its well-preserved buildings lie nestled high in the Garnet Mountain Range, just an hour's drive to the east of Missoula. Wandering around its decaying old buildings and dilapidated cabins is an awe-inspiring, if somewhat eerie experience, as everything lies just as the miners left it when the gold ran out. Once home to lots of body salons, stores, hotels, and a school, the town now lies at the mercy of the elements. Now protected and preserved by both the public and a team of volunteers, Garnet is in remarkably good condition considering that it is a ghost town. Very unique and unusual, it is certainly one of the best and most unforgettable places to visit in Missoula, with the abandoned town being set amidst some lovely mountain and forest scenery. Number 7. Missoula Butterfly House and Insectarium. Established in 2015, the Missoula Butterfly House and Insectarium is among Missoula's newest and most visited tourist attractions. The venue was created to teach visitors of all ages about insects and their roles in the ecosystem through various colorful critters and informative educational programs. This unique Missoula landmark allows younger children to learn about insects' roles in the wild as predators and prey, while older kids can observe bugs through microscopes to learn more about insects up close. The venue is not only a fun attraction for kids, as adults get to partake in the center's popular Bugs and Brews event, an after-hours get-together combining beer with insect education that guarantees an incredibly eventful, albeit not very educational evening. Number 8. Rattlesnake National Recreation Area. The Rattlesnake National Recreation Area is a 4-mile drive north of Missoula and part of the much larger Lolo National Forest. It offers a surplus of hiking and mountain biking trails, along with many equestrian routes. The Rattlesnake Corridor Trail was once a functioning Forest Service road and is now the main hiking route. Several other trails stem from this wide and flat path, leading to areas like Spring Gulch and Sawmill Gulch. The Rattlesnake is also popular among fishing enthusiasts thanks to its many lakes, ponds, and clear mountain streams with abundant trout. A state fishing license is required. The fun continues throughout winter when groomed and backcountry routes encourage all sorts of skiing and snowshoeing. Backpacking is also available in the adjacent Rattlesnake Wilderness bordering the recreation area to the north. This wilderness area offers off-the-grid adventures not too far from town. Number 9. Missoula Farmers Market. While several great arts and crafts and fresh produce markets take place in the city, the one you can't miss is the Missoula Farmers Market. Held every year since 1972, its farmers, food producers, and ranchers have been providing the community with fresh, local, and sustainable food ever since. With a lively yet laid-back air, the market's laden stalls and stands are loads of fun to peruse, with piles of vegetables, baked goods, and jams on display. Besides sampling some of its delicious treats and stopping for a coffee at one of its pop-up cafes, visitors can buy souvenirs produced and made in western Montana. Held in downtown Missoula on summery Saturday mornings from May to October, the Missoula Farmers Market also takes place on Tuesday evenings between July and September. Number 10. Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. Founded in 1984, the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation promotes not only the protection and preservation of wildlife, but also America's hunting heritage. At their visitor center on the outskirts of Missoula, guests can learn all about elk and the RMF's efforts to conserve their natural habitats. Through informative and interactive exhibitions, guests learn about these majestic mammals and the stunning landscapes they call home. Besides hearing elk bugles and identifying animal tracks, there are well-done wildlife conservation films to watch and an outdoor hiking trail to explore. As the foundation's slogan is "Hunting is Conservation," visitors shouldn't be surprised to see some trophy elk mounts hung up on the walls. Offering a fascinating look into Montana and the Rocky Mountains' rich heritage, life, and culture, the RMEF is well worth visiting when in town. Number 11. Missoula Art Museum. Established in 1975, the Missoula Art Museum, MAM, features numerous works by artists who lived or worked in the western United States, with a particular emphasis on Montana artists. The museum also hosts first-rate international and national touring exhibits alongside the local selection. To ensure equal access to all the artworks, admission to MAM is always free. A highlight of the museum's permanent collection is the Contemporary American Indian Art Collection, including more than 250 important works by prominent indigenous artists. These pieces are on rotation throughout the year. Other highlights of MAM's permanent displays include a robust contemporary American folk art collection. Guided tours of the museum are available, as are other educational resources and workshops like art classes and kids' after-school programs. Number 12. Lolo National Forest. The vast Lolo National Forest surrounds all sides of Missoula, encompassing more than 2 million acres. Four designated wilderness areas are within the forest, including the Rattlesnake Wilderness, which is accessible from the city with a short drive or bike ride. The forest boasts numerous recreational opportunities, including fishing, hiking, skiing, and snowmobiling, as well as biking and trail riding. And the forest serves as a home for many of the best camping opportunities close to Missoula. Other highlights include a chance to see massive western red cedars, some as big as 8 feet in diameter and up to 200 feet tall, along with wildlife such as grizzlies and black bears, elk, moose, and mountain goats. Alongside excellent campsites, the forest has more than 700 miles of trails suitable for all levels. The last word. So, guys, this was the best list of things to do in Missoula, Montana. Hope you will like it and appreciate it. People who come to this city are amazed by all of the awesome things there are to do and see. Missoula is a university city in western Montana with a major mountain appeal. It's at the junction of great trout rivers and several things to do surrounded by nature. Easy access to the outdoors is a defining tourist attraction of Missoula, including a wide array of activities like fly fishing, hiking, and winter sports. Much of this access occurs in Lolo National Forest, bordering all sides of the city. So, if you love to travel and you want to see the whole world, then Tripoyer is the channel that gives you a list of the best places to visit in the USA. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icons for the latest upcoming travel videos. Bye bye, see you.